Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hope Speaks. This is Dania Esperanza. Esperanza means hope. And today, in this video, I would like to talk some more about manifestation. I recorded a video and I talked about a client of mine who had shared that she wanted to achieve getting her home. And I told her, I know that you're a hard worker. Her particular job, she is able to find out about loans and resources for first time owners and things like that because she's in that type of field where she can meet people who can help her with that type of thing. And she is able to know about that and have those resources. But the problem with her is that she has a husband who is 10 years younger and doesn't share the same dream of owning a home. He says he would like to own a home as well, but he doesn't want the same type of home that she wants. He wants something different. And if she purchases or goes after what he doesn't want, he is not going to move in with her. So then she's also struggling with the fact that he does not have like an additional job. She can work 2, even 3 jobs so that she can achieve her goal. And then he only has one job, doesn't really pay extras around the house. And she seems to be the bigger breadwinner and the one who is trying to also achieve her goal of owning a home. So, right there, you can tell that there's an imbalance. There's a uh, he doesn't want to see it in her point of view, and he refuses to even go to counseling so that can have a conversation with a third person, information on how they can help each other, come into a middle ground and achieve their goals. So she has the right perspective because she's not giving up on her marriage, and she's not giving up on her dream. She's trying to achieve both. She's trying to keep her marriage together, and she's also trying to achieve her her dreams of owning a home and moving forward. But obviously, the reason why she's not able to manifest is because maybe if she does achieve purchasing the home that she wants, the marriage is going to break up in a really bad way. She might not end up um, being the actual homeowner. He might sue, go after her in court because they're still married and ask for a portion of the home, even if he didn't pay for anything. But legally, there are laws. So maybe the reason why she's not able to manifest this is because the first thing that she needs to do is work on either healing this marriage or getting a divorce, an official divorce, and having separate accounts and having an attorney speak to him about what he needs to do to start moving out of the home that they live in now and separating things little by little and working on doing this in a loving manner and in a peaceful manner, because anything that you do with a lot of toxicity and negative energy, it's gonna not work out. It's gonna prolong the solution of, having this marriage either dissolve or work out. It's not gonna be healthy for either one. And then the goal of achieving of buying a home is actually going to be destroyed because the home that she's in now, is gonna, break up. And then he happens to be the type of man that doesn't believe in therapy. So his thought process is, if I go to a therapist, that means that I'm admitting that I have something wrong with me, and there's nothing wrong with me. So it's interesting because the reason why you think there's nothing wrong with you is because there's something wrong with you. You're ashamed of something being revealed. There's something hidden deep down inside that might not want to be found out. Whether it is a childhood wound, whether parents of his, ended up buying a home at some point and there was wars and arguments and problems with this home, he might end up finding out that there is some fears deep down inside that might not allow him to want to be a homeowner, and that might not be his goal. And he might put excuses up as to, if you buy a home that's yellow, I want a white one, so I'm not going to move in with you because the house has to be yellow. I think that speaks volumes when it comes to a marriage. I believe that there is a lot more problems hidden there than just the fact that this person doesn't want to buy the same type of home that his wife wants. I believe that without some kind of a middle ground and communication and openness, compromise when it comes to learning what it is that you can both do to help each other. Lacking that, that makes a marriage crumble anyway. And each relationship knows what it is that makes their marriage work or not work. Every couple is different. There are people who might have hidden motives and they might not be um, secure in the marriage, and they may not want to invest in the marriage because they are, cheating or doing something else with their money. Because she explained that he has a job, but he never has enough money to save, he never has enough money for extras. So if he has a job, what is it that he's doing with his money? Is he investing it all in mortgage and gas and electricity and gas for his vehicle to make it to work, and there's nothing left? Or is there something left and there is some form of habit, whether it is alcohol or some drug or sex addiction, and anything hidden? There are a lot of stories that I have heard and I know well, of some relationships that might have same sex struggles. Like they might have a couple that are opposite sex and they're supposed to be straight, but the wife is cheating with her best friend and sleeping with a female same sex, or the husband doesn't believe that if he goes out and has sex with a man, that's cheating. That's very common. There's men out there that are on the down low and they have wives to show like their friends and family that they can have relationship with a female, but deep down inside they have these fetishes, sexual needs, and they feel that if they sleep with a male, it's not cheating. So they don't tell their wives, and it kind of holds them back from being vulnerable and open with their partner about who they really are. And these things hold them back in coming together and compromising in the relationship. So sometimes if a man doesn't put a ring on your finger, and you're dating him for many, many years and you don't understand what's going on, there's a fear of commitment. There's a situation going on. There's some manifestation when you are in a relationship with someone who might not be the right partner for you, might not come during that time, even if you learn how to meditate, how to control the reticular activation system, or RAS, and you might be able to understand how to calm your mind and be very peaceful and go to church and do for your community. And you might be doing everything in your power, saving money. And every time you go out to buy a certain home, the home that you're trying to bid on gets taken by someone else, and you don't feel like you're achieving your goals, and you start getting stressed. Do with counting your blessings, being grateful from where you are, um, knowing that it will happen in divine timing, and learning from everything that you sense and feel around you. Who are you with? Who is your partner? Who do you need to find a partner? Not a male or a female partner, or I mean, like a relational partner, but maybe a partner with a home. Maybe you need to open up the possibilities that maybe you're not in the right state to buy a home. Maybe your home lies in a different state, that you're going to get a better job, and that's why it's not happening to you here and now. So there's many different reasons why manifestation might not be happening, and I'm using a home as an example, but I can also use it as a relationship. I have a lot of clients who sit in my chair, and they're single and attractive women who have great jobs. Some of them already even have their own homes, and they seem to not be able to manifest a relationship. Well, that happens to be because when it came to me and my situation, I'm still single, and I choose to be single because I am working on myself. I had learned a lot about childhood wounds, and deep, deep ones, and how they work, and how the subconscious is like an antenna that draws people up to us, like the reticular activating system. It was trained to kind of be always saving people, saving, men, narcissists. I have a father who happens to be very narcissistic, and I grew up seeing him cheating on my mom and talking, down to women, and being very obnoxious and arrogant when it came to the arguments that he had with my mom when we were children, when me and my brothers were little. So that type of programming made me feel as if I needed to save my father. So I met and gravitated towards a lot of men that didn't look like my father, didn't have the same career. I thought they were the furthest thing to my father, but deep down inside, they had those traits. And I have a lot of healing to do, and I had opened up my heart throughout the years to see if I'm ready for a commitment in a relationship. But then I find myself talking to someone who happens to have a lot of issues, a lot of growth to do, a lot of learning to do, and spiritual evolution to do. And since I know I'm further in my healing process and I don't want to be set back, and I understand that this person is most likely going to stunt my growth, and I am not going to be able to teach them anything while I am in this type of relationship. Instead, if it's going to drain me, I would pull away. And that happened several times throughout the last 3 years after I broke up with an ex-boyfriend that I thought was going to go somewhere. But he was a true narcissist, and I had a lot of healing to do from him. So I decided to take a break and focus on myself, my self growth, and I decided to create this channel because I received the 7 keys that brought me to a lot of research and understanding why did I have these 7 keys. They are actually to show us how we can work on our brain, how to understand the different parts of the brain, how this thought process, how the stress process, how this depression process, and how these negative and toxic emotions that I just mentioned are all thoughts and emotions that are put inside every cell of our bodies by us, because we are able to control these emotions. But when things happen to us and people treat us like shit, or, we are used, abused, cheated on, and we're coming from a loving and a good place, we have no other choice but to be upset about it and honestly be angry. And we anger body arises, and then we don't wonder, like, what the f are we supposed to do now? Like, I'm supposed to wish him well, I'm supposed to stay in this situation, and I'm the victim here. That's okay. We need to be in that victim mentality for a certain amount of time, but then we need to jump out and say, what have we learned from that? Let me see, what is it inside of me that I have that I need to work on, that I need to learn about myself? What healing do I need to have? Is it something from my past, from my father, that, or from my mother? Did she defend herself when she was with my father and he was cheating. What did she take it out on me? And how am I supposed to forgive myself for these mistakes that my parents made? And then move forward with a healed heart and soul and mind and a balanced life, and then manifest, draw to me the perfect partner, because the type of relationship that I am going to have in the future is going to be someone who is going to allow me to speak, allow me to be vulnerable, allow me to cry on his shoulder and be able to know that this person is going to be holding my secrets to his grave and protect me, and also allow me to continue to heal my wounds. For example, if I feel insecure and I wake up in the morning and I'm like, honey, I need to see your phone because I had a nightmare that you cheated on me. And I know it's not that you're cheating on me, but it's a mirror of my insecurities from my childhood traumas. And I just see your phone. I just need that as a reassurance. And I want him to be like, sure, honey, here you go. Here's my phone. This is, my passcode. You already know it. And that I can do that for him as well, because, it goes both ways. A man can one day say, sweetheart, I don't feel good. I don't know. It might be just my mind, my silly mind, but can I see your phone? And then I could be like, here you go, sweetheart. Take my phone, look through it. Because there's no need for me to put a camera on my future husband or my fiance or my boyfriend and look at every single move he makes. I need to trust him, because if I don't trust him, I shouldn't be with him. But and vice versa. But if one day I'm feeling uncomfortable because I am in that healing process, or we're still getting to know each other, for example, that is a reason for me to be like, hey, what do you think about this? This is where I am in my healing process, and this is what I need from a relationship. And for that person to say, sweetheart, I will give you that. Whether if I am in a relationship with someone for a certain amount of years and we're married, and there is a situation that I feel as if I need to bring a third person to have a conversation with us, like a professional, whether it is a person from a church or um, a priest or a minister or pastor or a professional psychiatrist or therapist, that I want to bring my husband or partner in to maybe talk about very uncomfortable thing that happened to me in childhood, and I'm afraid to discuss it in front of him by myself. So I might need support from someone else to be there to hold my hand while I share this information. I want my partner to be more than happy to say, of course, you know, I want to be supportive for you, and I'm sure I'll learn something that will help me in my life journey as well. These types of people that I would want to also have as friends are the type of people that are going to help our growth, that are going to be supportive people. So when you have a partner who says, I don't need to go to therapy, you do, I don't. I don't need to talk to another person. um, I'm not gonna move in with you if the house that you want is this color or this size, and I want this color or this size. It's like silly, and those are red flags. And I think it's important to look around you and see, what am I supposed to do, and do some healing practices. I am going to put in the description box the information about the Ho'oponopono. And the Ho'oponopono is a Hawaiian mantra that has healed millions and millions of people. And it is a stress reducer. So it's only 4 sentences. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. I think I need to put it on each of my videos, because I truly believe in this prayer, mantra, however you want to call it. It is so soothing and such a stress reliever. They have it at night for a night meditation. You can listen to it for 3 hours. I think there's another recording that goes on for 8 hours, and you can listen with sleep headphones, and that is going to help you soothe your heart, your soul, whatever it is that you need to manifest that you have not manifested yet. You start with that cleansing, that mantra, that prayer, and you're going to see things around you come up that might pinpoint like, the reason why you're not manifesting, or they will open up the roads so that you can have the resources for the things that you want to manifest. Either way, you will find the healing that you need to move forward. Then I will also put the videos for the Ho'oponopono uh, for the person who actually healed the whole hospital in Hawaii. So I can't wait to share more about manifestation and healing, healing and self-love. So thank you for being here.